All right, everybody, welcome in.
Hello and welcome in, everyone.
Back at it again on the Jedi. We are continuing on. We gotta go meet the sergeant. I don't even have my companion out.
I have mine out.
Because we were in the dungeons, and I didn't call him back out when we got back on planet. But whenever you're looking at like the different legacy unlocks, I talked about it the other day, but I never really got too much into it. But one of the things there is the species. Whenever I was making the characters, I had some of them unlocked. All you have to do is progress any particular species to level 50 to unlock it for everybody. You can use a Sith to be a Jedi and stuff like that, or you can spend 1.5 million credits, however you want to go about that. And then also on the legacy, something I will be doing. We're gonna split it up into episodes, depending on like maybe 1 or 2 planets per episode, depending on how many there are. But as you can see, I still have a bunch of datacrons to collect. I collected most of the ones on the first planets, but once you start getting into all the expansion stuff, I didn't really do too much. So I'm gonna go back and do this, and we're gonna do all of the original ones too, because Jane needs them. But what these do in datacrons are little items you find in the world, which is something I love. Like I love the old LucasArts games where you could explore around and find different hidden objects, and these will give your characters a stat boost. Like this one gives you endurance whenever you pick it up. This one gives you presence, but all the ones that give you endurance will give you like 10 or 15 or different amounts, but they might have changed that. I'll have to look into exactly how much you get for each one, but it used to be a set amount, and it didn't sound like much until you add it all up, and you end up with an extra 100 to 200 stamina just from going around and collecting items in the world. And it gives you a reward for it. If you want to go do that, then you're not just going to be out there exploring and get nothing out of it. You're actually going to get something tangible that other people who don't do it won't have. So it's a nice little bonus. It's something similar to what WoW did with professions at one point, where like if you had skinning, it would increase your critical strike rating. But then they got rid of that, and it partially because the main reason they gave was like it was hard to balance all the different things. But ultimately what it was is there was a large portion of the community that were newer, and they were going the wrong way. No, but they were complaining that like people had a big advantage on them because of their professions and things like that.
This
And
way.
that's annoying.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we're getting to the quest zone now.
Am I supposed to be in here?
I would think so. I don't know where here is.
I ran through that little door.
Then yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it says that you're on the map. We're in different instances.
Okay. That's why I couldn't see you.
Yeah. What up, Sarge?
Corporal, get a Kolto pack on that man. The rest of you prep for evac.
Agent Galen sent me. What's happened?
Black Sun. They're not a gang anymore, they were an army. We were securing a perimeter around their base for you. They hit back with military-grade weapons. Killed 6 of my men.
7, sir. Joran's gone.
We're not equipped for this fight. Not anymore. We can't help you.
No need to panic. We'll figure something out.
All due respect, you don't have a clue what you're up against. We've been fighting Black Sun for months. Now with new weapons and armor, they're unstoppable. Look at us, we're half dead. And they didn't suffer a single casualty. There's no hope of victory.
If you surrender now, your soldiers will have died in vain. Is that what you want? What about the man inside that base waiting to be rescued? You'd abandon him? This is a moment of truth, Sergeant. Do you give up and let evil win? Or stand up and fight?
I'll go with you, but I won't ask my men to follow.
You don't have to. The Jedi's right. We can't let those scum beat us.
Count me in. Always wanted to fight alongside a Jedi.
You'll need to take down the base's security network so we can get inside. Once the network's down, we'll attack the back entrance. You take the front. We'll rendezvous in the base.
Be strong, all of you. I'll see you on the inside.
Let's double time it, men. Move, move!
Okay, that's disappointing. So I selected the option that said, "May the Force be with you," and he literally did not say that. Which is like, if I select that as a Jedi, like if you're playing as something else, fine, whatever. But if you're playing as a Jedi and the option in the dialogue is tell them, "May the Force be with you," and then they don't say that in the dialogue, that's a fucking, that's bullshit. That's like the standard saying for a Jedi.
Even I know that.
Yeah, like it's like a Vulcan with live long and prosper. Like you have to, and if you're gonna bait people into it, is my point. All right, here we go. I like the way they design this stuff too. They've actually cleaned a lot of this up. There used to be a lot more mobs in here and it just made it more chaotic. So I like that they cleaned it up a lot, but like the style is still here from the original with the artwork, the graffiti for being like the rundown part of town. In a war-torn area. Oh, we gotta click on something. Good work.
Thank you.
Leaving loot and not clicking stuff.
I'm all about the loot.
So also the way the buff system works in this game, like fortitude and things like that would be in World of Warcraft, or like a stamina buff and things of that nature. They do have them in this game, but the way they work is different. And each class gets a buff that they put on. Like force valor, force might, fortification, and then lucky shots. Lucky shots is like from gunslingers, and if you play to level, well, the level doesn't matter. You have to complete the story modes. And once you get the story mode to different chapters, like after you complete the chapter 2 of Jedi Counselor story, it will give you the buff to use on all of your characters on your legacy, on your account basically. But until you complete that, you don't get the use it. But whenever you have it, you don't have to cast it. It just, you always have it, and anybody in your presence also has it. So if Jane was on a bounty hunter right now, she would be getting my buff and I would be getting her buff. So it works the same way, they just don't make you continuously rebuff it and put Fort up every 20 minutes. It just is there, it's an aura, like Pally auras in World of Warcraft.
pretty much gotta clear the whole room to clear all the stuff.
To get all the extra ones, yeah. It didn't used to be like that. Like I said, like there used to be a ton of them in here. And in recent years, they've actually gone through and cleaned it up a lot. Like there used to be so many of them in here. It used to be seriously a downside. Suck. Because you had to fight so many that you would complete the mission 6 times over.
You got a pair of blue boots.
I don't know if they'll be better than what I was getting out of the dungeon. Yeah, they're better than set piece. I didn't get anything out of the dungeon, so flashpoints. Sorry, I'm always gonna call it the wrong thing. So if that bugs you, I'm sorry. That's just the way it's gonna be forever and ever and always. I played World of Warcraft for 20 plus years, so this game's not even been out for close to that. So eventually I'll call them flashpoints, but probably not. I'll probably just always correct myself into saying flashpoints. Okay, hold on.
There's a dude back in the corner too.
I want to put my guard on there. All that's good. Ready?
Yep.
You won't live long enough to know how angry I am.
Whoa.
Everything just respawns if somebody was in here before.
Yep. They didn't kill the boss though. See you on the other side?
Good luck in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tarnus, we risked everything for you. Stealing those data files, faking your kidnapping. This is how you repay us?
You were compensated with enough weapons and armor to make Black Sun invincible.
Invincible? There's a Jedi carving up my base. This is your fault. We never should have trusted a Sith.
If a Jedi has come for you, Solar, it wasn't my doing.
I thought your kidnapping was a little too convenient.
I would have preferred a more graceful exit, but your masters forced my hand. I have no time for this nonsense. Finish your pointless battle. Coruscant's fate is already sealed.
Surrender, you scum! We got you surrounded!
This is Sergeant Nadaljo. He's here to arrest you. I suggest you let him.
Black Sun doesn't surrender!
Can't believe it! We just took down Salar. Black Sun won't forget that anytime soon. We lost some good soldiers, but but this victory gives their deaths meaning.
Your men fought bravely. You should be proud.
Thanks for leading this mission. Black Sun will have reinforcements here soon. Any sign of the man you came to rescue?
There you are. We intercepted Solar's holocall to Tarnus. Can't believe he's a Sith. But that's not the worst news. The planet prison prototype here at the lab? A fake. Tarnus stole the real planet prison.
Trace that holocall you intercepted. Use it to locate our Sith's base of operations.
Already working on it. We need you back at the Senate Tower. Kira out.
Sounds like your work is just starting. We won't hold you up. Goodbye, Jedi.
Alright, I gotta switch back. Totally forgot to do that. What does suck is it doesn't save your bars whenever you do that.
Vandalism! Vandalism everywhere! What is going on here?
What do we gotta do here? Maintenance droids have been hijacked. Stop. Use the malfunctioning terminal. Back here. Oh, we gotta go and clean the walls.
So cool we get credit for each other's.
I'll go over here to the other side. Done and done.
Did our good deed today.
A Sith, working as my chief scientist. How can I defend the Republic if I can't trust my own people? Tarnus's entire engineering team vanished along with the planet prison. They're all traitors too.
The Sith want us to panic. Don't give in to fear.
Tarnus will use the planet prison against Coruscant. He could trap us here forever, paralyze the Republic by holding us hostage. You're our only hope of stopping that.
I'll stop him, General. But I need to know where he is.
That's where I come in. I just traced that holocall we intercepted from the Black Sun base. Tarnus was communicating from down in Sector 439.
Justicar territory. Tarnus knows we're not welcome there. Justicars are paramilitary vigilantes. They took over a sector, cut ties with the rest of Coruscant, and they don't like visitors.
You call them vigilantes. Explain.
Many Justicars are ex-Republic military who came home to find gangsters controlling their neighborhoods. They believe the Republic abandoned Coruscant to crime, so they've taken matters into their own hands. The Justicars are well-trained and armed, but they don't concern me. It's the Sith Lord I'm worried about.
You shouldn't face Tarnus alone. I may only be a Padawan, but I can help you.
With this much at stake, 2 Jedi are better than 1.
Stop Tarnus before he uses the planet prison against us. The fate of the Republic rests on your shoulders, Jedi. May the Force be with you.
Oh, cool. We get Kira as a companion now. After we, like, during this mission, she'll have to stay with us.
Okay.
And then after that, if you want to Switch.
As I'd be like, you could be running around with 2 bitches, but I don't think that would be appropriate.
The dude who was commenting, like, when I was teasing you the other day, if one of those dudes saw that, they would have an aneurysm. She said, what? Oh my god, they joke and laugh? No.
What kind of relationship is that?
You're teasing someone for never having watched a Star Wars movie ever? No. Like, they don't, oh my goodness. They should hear what I say to a grown man when I hear he's never seen a Godfather. Like, you're not a grown man. That's what that means. Fuck out of here. You need to go back and start over. You gotta at least watch the first one. You should watch them all. Third one's, we all know. Like, we all know what the third one is. Let's not pretend. It's a good movie. But if it was standing on its own, if it wasn't part of that trilogy, you'd look at that movie and go, nah, Oh, head down here. And it's like, whenever you look at this, it doesn't show you where you'll get off. So what you'll do, what you want to do is you want to go to the nearest flight path, click on it, and it'll show you go to the Justice Guard territory. Now you can fly there, or you can just hurt there, and just hurt there and be done with it. But we are going to end the episode here. I want to thank everybody for joining. Make sure you tune back in.
Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe.